So yesterday we divided monomial. Can somebody tell me what does monomial mean? What does mono mean, Preston? One. With leading coefficients. Yesterday we did it without leading coefficients. Today we're going to do it with a leading coefficient. And let's say I have something like 3x. What's the coefficient there? 3. So the coefficient would be 3. Okay? So we have a couple steps we need to know. When we are dividing with a coefficient, the first thing we need to do is we need to expand each exponent. Then we are going to cancel any terms that we can. Step 3, I wrote divide, but I actually want to change that word to reduce the coefficients because they might not divide evenly into each other. So we want to reduce the coefficients there, and then we can write our answer. So example 1. Oops, sorry. Okay, x times y to the third over x times y. Right? Okay, first step. Excuse me. First step, we need to expand this out. So let's look at the numerator, which is what's on top. X times y to the third. That gives me x times y times y times y all over x times y. Does anybody see any terms that oops. Thank you. Any terms that I can cancel? An x and a y. Okay, so we cancel those. If I have nothing left on the bottom, what's actually there? A 1. Do I have to write it though?
No.
So what is my answer for this one?
Y squared.
Y squared. Very nice, guys. Y squared.
Pretty cool.
Okay, example 2. Since you guys are such experts on this, try example 2 by yourself.
That's so easy.
Rolando, what's my first step?
Expand the A, B, and C.
Good. I need to expand it all, right? So a squared becomes a times a, b to the third, b times b times b, c squared, c times c. All of that over a times. Good. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, somebody different. Next step.
My name is Jorge.
We cancel any of the terms that we can. So what can I cancel? Some A's? How many B's? 3. And how many C's? Okay. So, what is my answer? What's left in the numerator, Brianna? A over B.
Times C to the third.
Very nice.
How are wrong?
All right, first step. Who can tell me? Brittany. I need to do what, Sabrina? Expand. 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 all over 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay, next step, Robert.
You had to cancel terms.
Cancel terms. 1, 2, 3 3s I can cancel, and how many 5s? 2 of them. Okay, there is nothing left in the numerator, so what is there?
1.
There's a 1. So we need to put a 1 placeholder in the numerator. And what's left in the denominator? 3 times 5. Okay, and ladies and gentlemen, what is 3 times 5?
15.
So my answer should be 1 over 15. Thank you, Kevin.
I forgot about that.
Yep.
I forgot about the numerator. Why?
Okay, so we're going to skip example 4 because it's almost exactly the same as the last one. Example 5, we have not done one with coefficients yet, so let's look at this one. 18 times y to the 8th all over 2 times y to the 6th power. So my steps are still the same. I need to expand the whole thing out. So I get 18, okay, times y, 8 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All over 2 times 3, 4, 5, 6. So we multiply y 6 times. And then I cancel what I can. What can I cancel here?
You can cancel
The y's. How many of them? 6 of them. Okay, so I cancel 6 y's, and then I want to reduce the coefficients. 18 and 2. What goes into both of those? 9 goes into 2? 2 goes into both of those. 2 goes into 2 how many times? 1. 2 goes into 18? 9. The only reason why I'm not telling you that you need to divide these is because you won't always get coefficients that divide equally. So you need to make sure that you reduce them. Okay? So what would my answer be? What's left in the numerator? 9 and 2y. So that gives me 9y to the what power? Second. What's left in the denominator?
1.
Just a 1. So if there's just a 1 in the denominator, do I have to write it? So you can just write 9y squared. Okay, so for example 6, first I want to expand. So that can be 12 times 10 k's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All over 4 times 5 k's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, next step. Somebody totally different. Audrey. I cancel, so I can cancel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 k's. Okay, and then I need to reduce the fraction. So what goes into both 12 and 4 equally, Brittany? 4. 4 goes into 4. How many times?
1.
And 4 goes into 12?
3.
3. So what would my answer be? 3k to the 5th. What's in the denominator?
1.
A 1. So do I have to write it?
No.
No. So 3k to the 5th. Who got that correct? Very nice. Good job. Okay, let me do example 7 really quick. First we want to expand this. This would be negative 6 times m 8 times 5, 6, 7, 8 all over negative 3. Okay, so I expanded them. Then I get to cancel, so I'm going to cancel 1, 2, 3, 4 m's. And I want to reduce those numbers. What goes into both negative 3 and negative 6? Not positive 3, negative 3. Negative 3 divided by negative 3 gives me 1. And negative 3 divided by negative 6 gives me positive 2. So what's my answer?
2 and 4.
To the 4th. Very nice. Okay? On your homework you will have problems where there's a number in the denominator, okay? So just be ready for that. Alright. That's